part of the role that I'm playing is giving folks an opportunity to, in a safe way, to learn, to experience, and just see an alternate perspective that they probably wouldn't know about or see if the paper didn't exist.
The memorial for Spokane civil rights activist Sandy Williams is underway right now at the First Interstate Center in downtown Spokane.
She was among the passengers lost in that float plane crash on the Puget Sound on September 4th, and her impact here in Spokane was widespread, from her role in the creation of the Carl Maxey Center to her self-founded publication, The Black Lens.
Today, it remains Spokane's only Black-led publication, and what she thought would only be appreciated by a small minority has delivered a sense of empowerment to Spokane's Black community. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk joining us live in the newsroom tonight with a look at that service tonight. Kyle?
Well, this memorial started less than an hour ago. We heard from Spokane City Councilwoman Betsy Wilkerson, a friend of Sandy Williams, as well as staff of the Carl Maxey Center, both highlighting the impact Williams had on the community.
And although suddenly she's gone out of our life, she's not really gone. And I would just leave you this, that she inspired me, and I know she inspired you. That she is with us, and because she is with us, we'll be a little more tenacious in telling the truth. We'll be a little more courageous in moving forward against the odds. And most of all, we'll be a lot more loving to everyone around us. Because in Spokane, we all belong.
Spokane City Council President Brian Beggs there reflecting on the life of Sandy Williams. He's one of a handful of local leaders sharing stories. We are streaming the memorial live on our website as well as the KREM 2 YouTube page. We'll have more on the service later in the show.
Thank you very much. Williams and her longtime partner Patricia Hicks were both on board that float plane. Tonight, family and friends and the community that stood behind her gathered to remember the legacy that she leaves behind.
KREM 2's Janelle Finch is now showing us how those who knew her best are celebrating her life.
It's a sad day here in Spokane today. Tonight, Spokane will be remembering the life and legacy of a woman who gave the community everything and never expected anything in return. Behind me is where the memorial for Sandy Williams is taking place. We know that Spokane NAACP chapter president Keonta Duncan is set to be the MC. Since learning the news that Sandy Williams and Patricia Hicks were on the float plane that crashed in Western Washington, I've been speaking with family and friends about the two women they loved, who they say will leave behind a void that will be hard and even impossible to fill.
It's a terrible loss for this community.
She really did want to carry a lot of people. Not many people want to do that.
We've been partners in crime since we were born. It was Sandy and I against the world. When she got an idea, she worked it through. She made it happen. She took the time and the energy and had the fire and the passion to see it to fruition. So she's always been like that.
She worked on so many levels, it's hard for the average person to even understand. There wouldn't have been a Carl Maxey Center without her.
She did bring Black people together, to bring all people together, and for us to support each other.
The specifics of she did this, knew a lot of that, but that's not what she was about. What's really been touching our hearts is how people said she made them feel. I knew some of it, but I didn't know the magnitude. So those kind of responses that have come in have been the one that, have touched me the most.
She was such a great person. She inspired so many people.
It's always comforting for other people to know that there's someone like her in the community and right around the corner.
Found her place in a community where it was in need of a voice for those that were underrepresented. So I hope people remember that in addition to that person that was fighting the fight, you also had a very amazing woman who found a terrific partner in Patricia.
We just didn't lose one, we lost two important community members here. Patricia was also a beautiful person.
She would just want those of us who were touched by her to pick up the flag, pick up the lantern, and try to keep the light shining in the right direction.
KREM 2 will also be live streaming the event tonight, so if you can't make it down here yourself, you can tune in on KREM.com or our KREM YouTube page. In Spokane, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.